Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn is a 2v2, so spawning here, and here as the red Mongols, we have Divine. Spawning as his yellow teammate, we have, as the Ethiopians, we have Illyasviel, as, yes, that name. Spawn as the gray Burgundians is right here, and right here we do have Soldadito de Plomo, and did Gray just back out of the game? Oh, treaty has ended. That's what happened. It rearranged the order of the players when the treaty ended. Interesting. And spawning as the, I thought it was green. They must have green spotted. Wait, what's going on? Something just not right. Let's just slow down for a moment. Okay, it looks like the game may be bugging out a little bit. I have green selected, but yet it's listing as enemies. Okay, it looks like the game may be bugging out. I saw... Either way, as the green Bengalis, we have Superxinj. But yeah, right now, I have green selected, but it says red is an ally and likely yellow is an ally. So the game rearranging everything may have screwed some stuff up. If I have gray selected, it says actually having gray selected actually says I have green selected. So that rearranging did actually screw some things up. But either way, I do have green and gray as teammates, which there's their two centers right here, and yellow and red, which they are right there. So it's left versus right, green, and of course docks all across the map as well. So that's always fun, seeing stuff bug around like that. Let's cover each player's civilization bonuses. For the Bengalis, they're elephant naval civilization. The elephants receive 25% less bonus damage. Village towns spawn extra villagers per age up. Ships regenerate health, and monks have armor. Ratos is a cavalry archer, chariot hybrid unit. Fox increase the effectiveness of the Ratos and the elephants, and Mahans villagers take 10% population room. Team unit trade units yield 10% food additional to gold, which actually can be quite nice. Let's see, as yellow, they are Ethiopians, archer civilization. Archers fire 18% faster, receive extra gold and food when advanced in each age. Pikemen upgrade for free. Shotel warrior is an infantry unit, more reserve unit. Royal heirs, Shotel warriors train nearly instantly. Portion engine increase blast radius, and town towers and outposts gain +3 line of sight. For gray, the Burgundians, cavalry civilization. Economic upgrades are available one age earlier and cost 33% less food. Stable technology costs 50% less. Cavalier upgrade available in castle age, and gunpowder units get plus 25% attack. Corsulier is a cavalier. I forget what that one does. And Flemish militia, which is like the all-in technology. Burgundian vineyards, villagers solely generate gold additional to food. Flemish Revolution turns all existing villagers into Flemish militia, and creates allow you to create militia at town centers. Relics generate both additional food and gold. And for the Mongols, cavalry archer civilization. Cavalry archers fire 25% faster, like cavalry hussars, steppe lancers. They increase your hunters work 40% faster. Mechanized are cavalry archers effective versus siege units. Nomads houses don't lose population, and drill siege workshop units move faster. Scout team bonus scout, like cavalry and hussars get +2 side of range, but since it's nomad, they don't get those immediately. Okay, now let's go on fast forward. Let's see, gray and green are teammates. So looks like red may eye some aggression to gray's dock right there. We got some fishing ships, and green. We've got 3 docks next to each other. Red's dock's nice and by its lonesome. We do got some fire galleys. Looks like eyeing to apply some aggression. Red and yellow are allies, so he's able to cover his teammates' fishing ships if they run away. We do now have some gray galleys deployed on the field. I see a lot of chatting right there, as well as all players getting up to feudal age now. We do have triple dockyard for red. Yellow's going for his own dockyard over here in order to get out his fishies collected. get some red snappers. Looks like Red's going for long distance hunting. He's not actually herding these ibex back to his town center. So then again, he does not have access to a scout to herd them back, so that actually makes a bit more sense now. We do now have the fire galleys engaging the green fishing ships. Green does have a war galley out in the field, or not war galley, but it's regular galley. 2 galleys. And green, get some shots on in. Yep, he's getting engaged. His teammate's drawing some fire. And now the galleys are receiving some fire. Gray's fire galley getting some good damage in there. One of Green's galleys do go down. And now it's a bit of a... He does have the galleys to support this fire galley, but the fire galley will go down. Red's galley will likely go down as well. Red's galley does go down, got more green galleys. And now have now a handful of red fire galleys right there. This fire galley is backing on off. Yellow's now has gone for Castle Age. So we do see a fast castle for Yellow. We may see some aggression on land. Remember, Green and Yellow are not friends. We have a town center here. And Green will be backing off his galleys right now. Red's now pulling out Builder. That's so much, and he actually has queued up the Ibex as well. Yellow has pinged these forces, he says, and pinged the Relic as well. Red does have some scouting sheep. Yellow and Red are allies, so they're gathering up fishes next to each other. We do got a big wave of galleys pushing way forward for Green. Red does have a number of fire galleys, though it looks like they're all over here. So it looks like Green will slip on past those fire galleys, and he's actually going straight for the fishing ships as well. He's not bringing back his fire galleys. These green galleys can get some good work done. We may see out a demolition ship by Yellow. And he's taking out these fishing ships one at a time. Looks like Gray and Red are engaging out, but looks like Red has a builder or repairer repairing up the fire galley. I'll use a fire hose for that. Red's galleys are slowly being picked on off. I'm not sure there's going to be any demolition ship. And looks like Gray is now advanced to Castle Age as well. Wait. There's a sheep right there. So he managed to secure a sheep on an iceberg. And we could see another engagement there on these fishing ships. More of Red fishing ships will go down over here. Red's galley have been cleaned on up mostly. Nope, looks like they're in a forward retreat now. And there's a demolition ship that hits Red galleys. Not sure whose demolition ship that was. It looked like it hits Red's galley, but I didn't see anything that would look like something will hit Red's galley. Something that I would say will hit Green's galley. I was like, I think I have Red selected. He is going for Castle H now. Does have some fire galleys here as well. Green's going to try to run away. They're going to try to kite around. Green, the Bengalis. It has health regen for his ships, right? So given enough time, his ships will generate some health. Red is slowly sieging down some of Gray's structures. Let's go into fast forward for the time being. Though it looks like we do have Yellow deploying out some various forces. I see some crossbowmen around here. harassing Green's army. Yellow has also deployed out a forward siege workshop. We do have some Mangonels now engaging Gray's infrastructure. Gray does have to deploy out a defensive Mangonel. Yellow's advancing forward. We may see engagement right there. Does throw the Yellow's Mangonel does go down there. It does get some damage on the Scorpion. Not sure what Yellow's deploying out at the moment. We have some crossbowmen here and there. Yellow's also gotten out a mill right there. Green's village is next to everything. Could deploy out a tower and be annoying. Those that got these guys are just going to move order forward. We're receiving lots of fire from war galleys, and these war galleys just sort of move away. We've got some regular fire ships now upgraded, and now we've got some demolition giraffes as well. Demolition ships, they connect the fire ships here, getting some great AoE damage there, but looks like Green still took too much damage on in. Red should be able to win out the engagement, no problem. Green just may need to run away at this point in time, just getting outnumbered. Fire galleys are, or the war galleys are going down. And all the war galleys do go down. These war galleys are making their way forward. They'll have trouble versus the structures, of course. They're not exactly the most building killers they are. They have, right now, 9 damage, and these structures have 9 pierce armor, so they will only take 1 damage per bolt. Looks like Green and Yellow are now engaging each other right now. Do got a defensive castle deployed out by Green, or going on up at least. Yellow has a forward town center here. Looks like Yellow is just being very aggressive towards Green's primary base. Villager count is mostly in favor towards Yellow. Green does have some villagers as well. Assuming this is in the right order as well. It's hard for me to tell. And it looks like Yellow's still trying to clean up some infrastructure. Red does have a defensive castle. Mangonel gains some good hits there on these crossbows. Or scorpions. And the scorpion will go down to those crossbows. Now this infrastructure is still being built. Red has so far not really been aggressive other than at sea. Over here we've got more of these sheep being spotted there. Green is seeing quite a bit of aggression right now. Do still have a bit of defense, so trying to collect up that stone. Right now something scares inside of this castle. I have no idea which person to select to actually select the castle. This is ally. That's not going to be him, is it? Nope. So gray is for Green. And right now he does have at least 1 Rata inside of the castle. We got some crossbowmen still just trying to gauge some very structures that getting some damage on in. Over here, do got some nice now trying to gauge Gray. And we do have this Mangonel advancing forward, trying to get some damage on this various infrastructure. There's there on the nice. We do have the Cordelier, does have the Alpha Strike ability. And the Knight will go ahead and go on down to the castle. Down south, got the Knights now slicing up the mill. And over here, Gray does have a number of Cordeliers in his opponent's base as well. Red has only 45 villagers, so Red has lost a number of villagers. And there may be one more going down now? Nope. Nice one, slices of the mill. Cordeliers tries to try while we're trying to charge up their special attack. So there are charged up. Great to point out Mega Nut right there. Ships engaging some housing over here. We do have crossbowmen engaging Green's town center. He's trying to build on up. Does interrupt it, but now we've got some Rothas advancing forward. And they're in archer mode. Does avoid the Magno fire. Switch to sword mode. Getting some good hits there. Crossbowmen getting good hits on the Rothas. Rothas do have only 2 pierce armor, so the crossbowmen will get some good work in. He's going heavy with Ford Castle right there. His gray teammate does have Couturiers in this region, and he does not interrupt the castle. Currently, all players are in sort of Castle Age there. Gray is not gone, or whoever I selected has not gone for Imperial Age. I think this is actually green, and his resources are. I'm trying to deal with a Couturier with Mass Villager. The green player does have not a lot of food at the moment, so green will need out some more food. Gray's pushing forward with more Couturiers, trying to get some more attacks onto yellow's villagers. He's getting some good hits on in. Going to have multiple towns that are being put up by yellow, so it looks like yellow just going for mass town center. Over here, Rothas engaging. Looks like yellow crossbowmen. The Rothas does, of course, overwhelm them. They found a good engagement angle. Yellow sounds like it's going to be gutted up north. Red does not have a whole lot of villagers right now. Green has only 35 villagers as well. So, and looks like see a bunch of ones being cast. I'm not sure what that means. Right now, yellow has the most amount of villagers. He has gone from mass town center. Red and gray are roughly similar, and they're ones who are fighting each other. And green has no villagers at the moment, but he has a pretty sizable aggressive force of Rothas in his opponent's base. Release advancing forward, trying to get some more alpha strike. Slicing up the market there, does get picked off by the castle and town center. Rothas advancing forward, trying to hit this infrastructure. Denying that gold right there. You have a forward castle being pulled out by Gray, but being intercepted by Magadai. The Scorpion, however, gets some good hits there onto those Magadai. The Magadai are not dodging those shots there, but the Magadais are anti siege weapons, and the Couturier does get a good special attack there to take out the Magadai. Magadais need to start refocusing down some of these Scorpions. Doesn't stop the castle from being built. Castles are currently not sure which player to select for that. It is at 43% complete. Couturier is advancing forward. We do have the castle engaging the scaffolding of the castle. Magadai trying to get some hits there on the Scorpions, getting some good damage there. Takes out one of the Scorpions. Good hits there onto that Scorpion, down to one shot before death. Trying to get some more construction there onto Gray's castle, but it's not going all too well. Scorpions do get some kills there. Takes out the low health Scorpion as well. Green, however, still advancing forward. Does get an armored elephant that is the battering ram for some of these elephant civilizations. Magadai is trying to find more hits there on the Scorpions. We do have them garrison the castle now. Both of them do not have any sort of hoardings or anything like that. Masonry. Green does find an angle there to engage Yellow's villagers at close range. Right now, Yellow does have 93 villagers. Green has 40. And right now, the towns are receiving quite a bit of fire from the armored elephant. The armored elephant does have -1 melee armor. Green has to put out another town center or castle here. Yellow has not been able to mount up a army to deal with Green's force. Gray has built this castle here. Red's castle is still pretty healthy. Red's town center is under siege. Cooliers still streaming around. Mega Knight are, of course, going to be very useful versus various siege units. And his Cooliers now receiving some fire from this war galley. I think he's going to take out that fishing ship as well. University now under fire from the battering ram. Needs to get these Manganites over here to deal with this battering ram before it does any more damage. Green is starting to gut through more and more of Yellow's base. He has not been able to deal with anything with these Ratas. Ratas are a very adaptable unit, but generally I would say Skirmish is one of the best units against them. Red's not coming for him. Pure 8 up here. Magadites does find the battering ram. Can quickly take it out with the Magadites. And now we've got multiple armored elephants now engaging this castle. We'll slowly be able to deal with it, no problem. Yellow's now advanced to Pure 8 as well. So both Red and Yellow has gone into their Pure 8. So Team Left Side has that advantage. Gray's not gone for his own Pure Age. Green is still pretty far behind the villagers. We've got now the villagers trying to stab down these elephants. Do have, of course, -1 melee armor. Need to focus on the lower health elephant right there. Trying to repair up the castle wall in combat as well. And now has Shotel Wars. Green has actually backed out of the game now with solid advance stalling out there. That game was a big mess. I was a mess casting it. Either way, this is Anna Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.